Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. So today I would like to share my simple steps to improve your English. So the first one is using simple English. Well, I understand that sometimes, when you are learning new vocabularies and new fancy or advanced vocabularies, you just want to practice it, right? Or maybe sometimes we would like to impress people, to get appreciated or maybe acknowledged, which is normal. As a human being, sometimes we want that social recognition or appreciation from other people. No shame in that, right? But I think that it's important for us to remember the essence of learning a language. Why do you learn English? Why do you learn a language, right? Because you want to communicate with other people in that language, right? Like the reasons now I'm able to talk to you in front of this camera and you get my point is because I'm able to speak in English. So that's also something that you need to keep in mind when you try to learn English. Always remember your purpose. It's not about impressing people. It's not about getting recognition from other people. That might be a result, if you are mastering something, you might get recognitions or maybe appreciation, or maybe sometimes you are not. Well, that's just out of your control, and that shouldn't be your main motive. Why do you learn something? I remember back then I used to watch like Indonesian YouTuber. She lives in German and she sometimes talks in English, and when she talks about something like a topic that is very heavy and very complicated and very complex, something that I admire from her, she was able to use very simple language, like English, like simple words, that once you hear her, you understand what she was trying to say. You understand her points, like what she is saying makes sense. It was not like she's making you confused with like a very difficult terms and advanced vocabs and all. She's just using like a daily conversational vocabs that talks about heavy topics, which is great, because the main ideas or the main point why you try to communicate with English is to deliver the message and to make sure that people get the point of your message, get the idea of your message, or understand your message. All right, so that's why it's important for you to use simple English. Second is forcing myself to talk in English, to get out of my comfort zone. I understand that when you try to practice your English with other people, there's a lot of consideration. You might be afraid that what if they don't understand you, what if you might get judgment, what if you make mistakes, what if you get nervous. Like there's so many questions, like what if question that might be happening if you practice your English. But I'm telling you, this is something that you need to do. You cannot stay in your comfort zone if you want to grow. Alright, if you want to grow as a person, if you want to grow your English, then you need to get out, like go out there, try to practice your English with other people, or try to do something that you are not comfortable, like talking in front of the camera or talking in front of the mirror. That's something that you need to do in order to push yourself to be better, to learn something new. No pain, no gain. That's very true. This is painful, this is so hard, but you will get there one day. And the third one is watching. Again, I couldn't emphasize that how watching really helped me. So when I started to learn English for the first time, I watch a lot of English videos. And here's the thing, watch English videos with English subtitles. So I remember, back then when I watch English videos, I always put the subtitle on, right? English subtitles. Until I feel better, I got better in English, like my English is improving, where I do not really need to use English subtitles. However, sometimes in some videos, if there are a lot of terms that I do not understand or like advanced videos, then I need to use English subtitles. But trust me guys, watching is gonna help you a lot to improve your fluency in English. You will improve your listening, so that once you're trying to talk to people, you understand what they're saying. And then second, you also improve your pronunciation, whether I pronounce that correctly or not, but yeah, watching English videos actually help you to improve your pronunciation. And then you also learn about other things like body language, expressions, because a language also has an expression. When you say certain words, how you say that, how's your body language? So watch a lot of English videos, guys, movies or whatever, and use English subtitles. And the last one is writing. So writing is very important. I think that sometimes people, they forgot the writing part. They might be focused only to the reading or listening or speaking, but the writing part used to be forgotten. However, writing is very, very important, especially if you are going to continue your study. Writing is something that is really required. For me, writing good messages that people understand is enough for me. And also, if you would like to write a diary or journal, like, that's also good, you know. Try to write them on English. Try also to text your friends on English. So, and also on your phone, use autocorrect so that they will correcting the sentences or maybe the grammars or maybe the misspelling. But if you try to use on your laptop, like you try to write paper or something, I recommend you to use Grammarly to correct the sentences and spelling and stuff like that. I believe that if you are consistent, you will get there someday. And bye bye. Thank you for watching.